Data analytics is the new buzzword in the industry. Everyone is talking about data and analytics. So the question is, what is data and what is analytics and why do we need them? Actually, the data is nothing but any relevant information that can be used for further analysis to take appropriate decision. But is it something new? We have always been relied on the past data to make appropriate decision. But what has made this thing new in the recent times is that due to digitization, now we can actually have access of the data and we can collect the data very easily. Billions of people and countless machines are connected to each other. Through groundbreaking technology, unprecedented power and speed and massive capacity, the data is collected and harnessed like never before. Every second, 40,000 searches are being made on the Google, making it 1 trillion in a year. Every time we make an online purchase or we search anything on the web, we actually leave our footprints on the web for the marketers to use the data and predict our behavior. So what do these companies do with the data? They actually analyze the data using variety of softwares like R, SPSS, SAS, Python, or even as simple as Excel. So they want to know what is the hidden information in the data that they can capture using these softwares. Interestingly, what runs in the background of these softwares are statistical techniques. These statistical techniques could be as simple as comparing two average values, or it could be as complex as neural network. So for example, if I want to compare two companies and I want to know which company is doing better on the stock market, then I can compare the average stock prices of these two companies and know which one is doing better, and I can make my investment in that company. Or if I want to know that who are the customers who are going to be loyal to me, then I can direct my marketing efforts towards them. More recently, we heard about Maggi fiasco, where government banned the Maggi to be sold in the market because it was containing more lead than the prescribed limit. If someone wants to know whether actually Maggi packet contains more lead than the prescribed limit, then one need not open all the packets, but one can just collect a sample from across the country and come to the conclusion whether actually Maggi has breached the law or not. In terms of predicting behavior, first of all, we should know what are the factors which are influencing the customer's perceived behavior. Subsequently, we may also want to know what are the factors which these customers think that are more important or most important to them. If the companies know that these are the factors which are most important to the customers, then they can target these customers. For example, Apple thinks that design of the product, aesthetic, and the security of the data are the most important factors for the customers. So they target these customers which give value to these factors. Other companies may think that the price is the most important factors that the customer think, then these companies would target price conscious customers. These statistical techniques empower us to reach to meaningful conclusions. But the most important aspect here is we make the decisions, not the machine. So the idea here is to combine the power of the data and power of the people. The human skills and human brilliance will always be most important things in the world.